I don't sell dreams because life is not a dream. Quite hard sometimes. So I just sell the reality. I just tell them the reality. In my first year, I enrolled 10 to 20 people every month. When I hear some people and they are happy because they enroll two people a month, this is not a business. I'm sorry, guys, but this is a hobby. And it's okay if you want a hobby. If you do this, you will never reach this. So you have to be clear. And that's very important because if they are not clear, they get frustrated. Saying the truth, the brutal reality, if you want this, you have to do this. And maybe if you really want this, there will be sacrifices you have to do.
Hello, hello, friends. My name is Andy Goddard, and I have this crazy belief that you were born to be free. Freedom is actually your natural state. Anything other than that is not who you are. And doTERRA just happens to be this incredible vehicle for creating freedom at every level. And this whole natural intelligence thing, that's what doTERRA does. It returns you to your natural state. My wife and I have been at doTERRA for 18 years now, fighting for freedom, and we absolutely love what we do. We can't imagine doing anything else, and we're honored to be able to share this journey with so many others and to share stories of other people who have achieved different levels of freedom. And today we have a very special guest, Caroline Bachot, and I believe you're from Brussels, Belgium. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Fantastic. And is that where you're calling from today?
No, I'm in Belgium, but yesterday I was still in Spain, and
Okay.
now I'm back home. It's the area of Namur. I don't know if someone knows this place in Belgium. It's the south of
Fantastic.
Belgium.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. We're so excited to hear your story. So, how long have you been in doTERRA?
Only 3 years and a half. I
Three
started
and a
in
half years.
January 2023.
Fantastic. Well, go ahead and take us on your journey. Tell us about your life before doTERRA. What were some of the things that were missing, and how did doTERRA meet some of those needs?
Great. Thank you first, Andy, for inviting me. It's an honor for me to be here and to speak and share my story in English because, as you can hear, I'm not English speaking. I'm a French
You're,
speaking person.
you're
So,
doing great.
I just turned 57 a few weeks ago, and
Happy
I'm a
birthday.
single. Thank you. I'm a single mother, and I have two kids. One has autism and the other one is hypersensitive. So life is not so easy every day as you can
Mhm.
imagine. I've been a banker for almost 20 years, and then I quit and I became a therapist. And then I thought that because I was doing something great, helping people, that customers would come. But it's not that way, as you know. So during 2 years, it was quite hard. I had only three customers. And then I took the best decision, and it's the first insight I want to give to the people. I took the best decision of my life is to find a coach, a business coach who helped me to build my business. And then I did it quite well. And then helping people with therapy was enough for me, and I turned to business. I wanted to coach entrepreneurs because entrepreneurs, when they want to do something, even if they have fears, limiting beliefs, they are on the go. So I became a business and a mindset coach. And long story short, in 20, I was in Brussels and I was giving a preview for Anthony Robbins. I don't know if people, I'm sure a lot of people know Anthony
Tony.
Robbins. Yeah, one of my mentor, and I was
Okay.
giving a preview to talk and to sell his seminar, Unleash the Power Within. After this preview, a lady with a gentle German accent came to me and she said, "Oh, I have a business in essential oils. It is not going too bad, and too bad for a German person. It's not the same in the rest of Europe. People from Belgium and France have to learn a lot from the German people." And she said, I live in Belgium for almost 20 years, and I have a big team in Germany, and now I want to conquer the French part of Europe, Belgium and France. And she said, I need a business coach, so I want you to coach me. Because she said all the leaders in doTERRA, like you, Andy, they all have mentors and coaches to go to the next level. So I want you to be my coach. And I say, of course. And this lady, and I think you invited her a few weeks ago.
Claudia?
Yes, Claudia Blumenthal.
Oh, yeah. She's fantastic.
Yeah, amazing lady. I love her so much. I respect her so much. And then say, okay, so I've been her business coach for 3 years. And then she already had a very big team. Now she had, I think she had the biggest team in Germany and one of the biggest in Europe. And then she never sold me an oil. She never talked to me about their business, never, during these 3 years. And in 2020, with the COVID, my business went very high. We've been from a team of 2, my assistant and I, to a team of 15 person. And so the incomes grew up, but the charges and the cost grew up as well. And it was a mess. So in the summer 2020, the day before going on holiday, I had a very bad news. I did a bad investment and I lost all my money, all my savings. And it's not, and this is a question of mindset. It's not about only the money. It's about all the dreams I had with this money. As I said, I have 2 kids and 2 boys. And when you have different boy, you think differently. I wanted to put my children in financial security. And it was the financial security who went away with the money. So I wanted to quit everything. I said, oh, okay, I don't want to work anymore. I didn't want to live anymore. And I was in complete burnout. And then I said to myself, and Tony Robbins said, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your question. So I said to myself, okay, if I had to do something new from scratch, because I don't want to be an employee anymore, of course, what would I do? And I thought about network marketing because it's an industry that I know for 35 years. I've been, the lady Tupperware for 6 years. And I said, okay, because I know the possibilities of network marketing. And I know that you don't have a lot of charge with network marketing. And you don't have a team in your company. You work with a team, of course, but you don't have to manage people, within your company. You see what I mean? Employees, etc. And I didn't want to have employees anymore. So I said, okay, network marketing, but which one? Because there are so many different. And I thought about Claudia, of course. I knew her values, I knew her personality, I knew her business, I knew her number. And I said, okay, she's the best person who can help me to build my business in doTERRA, in network marketing. So I went to Claudia and I said to her, okay, now I'm ready, I join. And she said to me, it's 3 years that I'm waiting for you. Because she knew that if I went to doTERRA, it was not just for a hobby, So I joined in January 2020 and I asked her another good question. So please note this question. I said, what's the best way, the fastest way to get your results, but not in 8 years, because it was 8 years at that time, in 4 years, because I'm obsessed with shortcuts. If someone made it in 8 years, I want to make it in 4 years to help people who are doing it in 2 years. And she said to me, enroll. So during 2 years, and I know it will sound strange for a lot of people, during 2 years, I just enrolled people. I was focused on enrolling people, and my goal when I joined doTERRA was to make 10,000 euro commission per month in 3 years.
Wow.
I said 3 years, I want to make €10,000, and I did it in 2 years and a half. So
Amazing.
yeah, it's amazing because it's not amazing because I did it. It's amazing because this model is so powerful. The model is amazing, and she helped me building my team. She was taking care of the question about the oils, and I never always don't say it because I was focused on business. And of course, I love the oils and I love the supplements because my LLP is almost €500 a month. So I use the products and I love the products. It's not the problem. But I didn't join for the products. I know some people will say, I joined for the business. And that's the story. But the thing is that I didn't quit my business company. I rebuilt my business company alone that time while launching doTERRA. And now my business company is okay. And I coach a lot of people from doTERRA. And it's amazing because one is filling in the other. My customers in coaching join me in doTERRA, and people from doTERRA join me in the coaching because they know the story with Claudia. And that's amazing. And I really love that. And now, because I was talking about financial security. Now I have the financial security and the freedom of saying to my coaching business, okay, I keep going or I don't do it. It's just a choice now. Now I have the opportunity to have the choice. And even if my business coaching was great, I never had the security. Every month I had to sell new contracts with doTERRA because the burnout, I didn't heal the burnout. So the burnout turned into a deep depression in 2020. And even if I was in depression, and major depression means there is a higher risk of committing suicide, that's the moment I hit diamond and I earned my €10,000 a month. So that because for the first 2 years I was building the team, I was building the vision, and that's very important. If you build the team at the beginning, it will give you the stability, the financial security for the future. And you know what, Andy? I have no customer. I have 0 customer in doTERRA.
What do you mean?
I have no customer. I don't sell oils. If someone tells me, I never did a class, an oil class. If someone asks me for buying oils, I don't sell oils. I just sell business opportunity.
Wow. So you have a team of all builders.
Some people are duplicating my strategy and they go very fast. Others prefer giving classes, share the oils, and it's perfect because everybody can come in doTERRA. Mm-hmm. Everybody can build the way they want. Mm-hmm. But what I see is that the people who duplicate my strategy, finding builders, they go very fast. They grow very fast. Because doTERRA is an essential oil company. So what doTERRA say, they want to heal the world, and it's a great mission, of course, and they want oils, essential oils in every house. Mm-hmm. So they say, find customers. Within those customers, there will be sharers. Mm-hmm. And if you're lucky, there will be builders. Mm-hmm. And I do the contrary for builders. Some of them will be sharers, of course. And at least there will be some customers. And that's my strategy.
That's amazing. What an incredible journey you've been on. And congratulations on all of your success.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love how you found doTERRA, being hired to coach a leader in doTERRA. And Claudia is one of the best. We love Claudia.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's great. She's doing great.
So cool.
Yeah.
So we've got a question in the chat. How do you find builders? That's probably the question we get asked the most often. So what are your word tracks? How do you find builders?
It's this. I just do the same as people do to find customers. I just talk to people. I just give classes, but business classes. It's just the same. I did my list, but thinking about the business. When I joined, I I've never done the 100 name list. I did a 20 names list. And I thought about the people I really want to work with. And I never ask my family members, never ask my friends, because I don't know in the US, but in Belgium and France, we don't get a lot of support of the family and the friends. I don't understand why. But when you build a business, they are all, ooh, and they don't support you. Well, that's my experience. Claudia would say the opposite, because her best friend, and it's amazing, was her first customer, and now Madavi is building a great business in Germany. So, but this is my experience. So I made a list of 20 persons I really wanted to work with, and most of them were clients, business clients, coaching clients, or ex-clients. So I called them, and I just said this. I call this the 2 minutes call. And I just say, oh, Andy, how are you? I'm launching a new business in wellness. I want you to come to a presentation because I'm sure you'll be interested in. Are you free on Thursday? That's it. And if the people ask me questions, saying, okay, but tell me more. I say, I can't. I'm just beginning. I can't answer the question. Come. And Claudia, my upline, will answer all your questions because she was doing the presentation at the beginning. And that's how it began. The rest is history, as you say.
That's amazing. So you primarily focus on builders, and some of your people, your builders, they might focus on customers, but you've kept it laser focused on builders. So what's your onboarding sequence for training your new builders? What do you use?
First, I have an appointment with them. I just ask their goals, their dreams, their why they want to build it. And then I'm really honest with the people. I don't sell dreams because life is not a dream. It's quite hard sometimes. So I just sell the reality. I just tell them the reality. You want to earn this, you have to do this and this and this. You have to enroll. In my first year, I enrolled 10 to 20 people every month. Wellness advocates, builders. Because when I hear some people and they are happy because they enroll 2 people a month, this is not a business. I'm sorry, guys, but this is a hobby. And it's okay if you want a hobby. But the problem is that, during the spring tour, I always go there and do the round tables and talk to people. And when I ask their goals, they all say, oh, I want to be diamond. I want to earn 5,000 euro a month. I say, okay, how many classes do you do? How many people do you enroll a month? And they give 1 class a month and they enroll 1 or 2 people. You never, and I said the truth, to the brutal reality. If you do this, you will never reach this. So you have to be clear. And that's very important because if they are not clear, they get frustrated. So that's very important. First, saying the truth, the brutal reality. If you want this, you have to do this. And maybe if you really want this, there will be sacrifices you have to do. Or your expectation must be lower. Maybe, I don't know. Because most of the greatest problem is the entrepreneur mindset. Most of the people don't have this entrepreneur mindset. So they want to share, they want to do great things with the others, and it's amazing, of course, but they don't think like entrepreneur, they don't have strategy, they don't take decision like entrepreneurs, etc. So you have to build your business with your heart, talk about the products of the business with the heart, and with the entrepreneur vision. I think it's important. And then I told them, okay, I really love the way Matt all do the things with the 4 classes, and then I help them doing the classes, focusing on finding builders if they want to do this, but not everybody because they are afraid, they think they're not they have the how do you say this, the syndrome.
Imposter syndrome.
Yes, that's it. I don't earn money, so I can't talk
Mhm.
about the business. But when I called the people, I didn't earn the money.
Mhm.
I was selling the business and I had no business, doTERRA. So I was talking about the success of my upline. So for just share the story of other people if you don't have the success now.
I love that. So you take people through this series of questions about what they want and what their goals are, and then
Yeah.
what's the actual training process for them to learn how to do the business?
I use
Okay.
the yeah.
Business building guide.
Yes, this one.
Power success. Okay, great.
Always there. This
Fantastic.
one. Yeah. And I said the first thing they have to do is to print it.
Yes.
And I said print it. Just don't
Yeah.
download it. Print it because it's a guide. So you have to,
Yeah.
there are colors,
Mhm.
notes, and yeah,
It's a
it's your
work.
best friend.
It's a workbook, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
get
yeah.
get your hands dirty, get some ink on the page, and it's okay if it's messy.
Yes.
I
And
love it.
during 2 years, I was giving a business presentation for my prospect and for the prospect team members. And during 2 years, I was giving a team call and a
Mhm.
coaching call during 2 years every week. Now I'm just resting a bit. No, it's not true because I had the chance with doTERRA of taking care of my health last year with the depression. So
Yeah.
uh, that's why I was working a bit less. But now I'm back because I want to go blue now.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's so cool. Isn't it amazing the types of freedom that are available through doTERRA's residual compensation?
Yeah, it's
It's
for
really
me.
amazing.
Yeah, for me, it's the best. It's the best vehicle for freedom,
Hmm.
financial freedom, geographic freedom, time
Hmm.
freedom. I was in Brazil in June. I was in Spain here in July and August. Yeah, if you like to travel, you can work anywhere in the world, and this is freedom, and the freedom of choosing what you want to do because
Yeah.
some people love traveling, they love nice cars,
Hmm.
nice shoes, the
Hmm.
lady things. But
Yep.
other people love other things, and it's okay. Um, and that's the power of financial freedom. You can choose. You have the power to choose to find time with your kids, to have time with your parents. I don't have my parents anymore, but if my mother died and in awful circumstances because I had no money to put her in a decent place. And if I had the money I have at that time, I
Hmm.
could have offered a decent uh, end of life to my mother.
Wow.
And this is the reality. A lot of people. Do you know someone, Andy, now who doesn't need money?
Yeah.
Even people who earn a lot of money, they need money because they
Yeah.
have, they have higher lifestyle, so they spend more money.
Right.
Everybody needs money, and if it's not for you,
Yeah.
think about the others because I really love talking about abundance. And I
Hmm.
don't want just abundance. I want more than when I
Hmm.
say this in seminar, people say to me, she's just thinking about money. Oh, that yes, but people look at me like this. Then because when you have more than what you need, what are you going to do with this money? You're gonna share, you're gonna help. If you don't have, you can't do it.
Yeah, the doors of opportunity to serve and to play big and
Yeah.
to do more good. That's what I love in Europe, especially. Europe holds regular business trainings, but they're sponsored by Live a Cause, and Live a Cause is all about doing good. It's about, like they've especially done a lot of good with all of the refugees that come in through Greece and so many other good projects. But to me, that's the heart of doTERRA is
Sure.
when we have more, we can do more good.
Yeah, and you need money because when I give seminars about the law of attraction, I ask people, what would you do if you want to change the world? And the answers are amazing. People have projects. It's amazing. And I know, and I said to them, do you know that it will cost a lot of money? And they say, no, I can give time. Yes, you can give 2, 3, 4 hours a week to 1 or 2 or 10 person. But if
Yeah.
you have the money, you can help in a deeper way. You can have a huge impact.
Yeah.
And okay, not everybody wants this, but I want this because I have the belief that if I change the the vibration of abundance for just one person, is
Mhm.
the vibration of the whole humanity that I change. So
Wow.
tonight, it's today for you, but tonight for me, if I can, with what I share, if I can just change the vibration uh,
Mhm.
of one person, I did my mission.
Right. So powerful. I love that so much. Well, I'd love to open it up to questions. I know that people on the call often have questions. So if anybody wants to raise their hand and ask Caroline the burning question of your heart, we'd love to open that up. So raise your hand if you want to come on live, or just post your questions in the comments if you want to ask through
Yes,
chat.
don't be afraid.
It doesn't bite.
No, sometimes
So is most of your team in Belgium? So you said you were in Spain, but do you have
in France, most of my
most of
team is in France and
okay.
Belgium, and I have one in Switzerland. She's from
Okay.
Belgium, but she's living in Switzerland. And I'd like to open a team in Spain, but not with Spanish people because it's not easy with Spanish
Mhm.
people. I want to open with a French or people from Belgium, and I like to open a team in the US.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we would love to have you.
Yes.
Okay, we've got a couple of people raising their hand. So Erica, if you'd like to unmute yourself, we'd love to hear from you.
Hello, Erica.
Okay, it looks like you're
The
still
mic.
muted.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time and sharing with us. My question is, how do you get builders without them having, because you're supposed to have the LRP, they're supposed to be already having products. So how do you get them to do the business right away and have that like commit to purchase every month as well as just starting out?
It's a good question. Thank you. I explained that doTERRA is like a franchise. If you want to build a Starbucks franchise, you have to put a lot of money on the table. You have to ask first to Starbucks if you can open a franchise because they don't admit everybody. First, you have to put, I don't know, 50,000 or 100,000 euro on the table. You have to find a place. You have to hire people. You have to pay the people, etc., etc. And every month or every year, you have to pay Starbucks a fee, a fixed fee or a percentage of your income. And that's because Starbucks created everything, the brand, the secrets receipts, they create the marketing, they create everything. So you don't have to build a new brand, and it's hard to build a new brand and take it your place on the market. The Starbucks house did it for you. So you have to pay something to work with them, and then every month or every year you have to pay a fee to Starbucks. And doTERRA is the same, and it's Robert Kiyosaki who's talking about personal franchise. I really love. If you didn't read Rich Dad Poor Dad book, that changed my life and 15 years ago, and then the 21st Century Company, or I don't know the translation in English, but you have to read this book, those two books, and it's the same, but the amounts are different. You just have to pay 300 euro for your home essential kit, and then every month you just have to pay 1 euro for products. You don't have to give this money to doTERRA. Because with Starbucks, you just give the money. You have nothing, okay?
Right.
doTERRA, the only thing that doTERRA is asking you is to take care of your health by buying products every month for a very small amount of money. That's how I present it to the people, and it's never a problem. And it should never be a problem, because if you do the business, you will never pay for your LLP. I enrolled last year a lady who had she had really big money issues. She was almost living in the street, you know. And she said, okay, I will find the money to buy the home essential kit, because I always enroll with that one, never with the family, it's too small. And but I will never pay for the LLP. So in the first 2 weeks, she enrolled 6 people, and she never stopped enrolling people. So the commission she was earning paid for the LLP. So she never paid the LLP with her money. You see what I mean? So if you do the business seriously, that means enrolling, doesn't mean studying, that means enrolling, you will have the money to pay for you see? And that's what I explain to the people. I want people to enroll as quicker as possible, because the only way to earn money is by enrolling people.
That makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great question. I love the way you explain that's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Jeff who's coming on. He's going to be our next question.
Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Caroline, and thank you for spending your time investing in us, giving back. We appreciate it. Your English is very good, so my French, not so much. Your success is wonderful, and I too have tried sharing the business opportunity, because I think it's so fantastic. I love the oils and use them every day. It's helped my health, but in sharing the business opportunity, I haven't had the success you have, because one of the things, I didn't start off as a successful businesswoman to begin with. You know, I am coming from a carpentry background. And so I definitely know how to build, but in building our doTERRA business, I haven't done as well. I can do a house from the foundation all the way to the roof, but our doTERRA business, not so much. So
Okay.
I'm asking for your advice for somebody who sees the benefits of both, but doesn't quite have the business savvy you do. What would you advise?
Thank you for your question. I couldn't build a house. But anyway, if you can build a house, Jeff, you begin with the foundation, right?
Yes.
So I would say go back to the foundation in building your doTERRA business. And the foundation, sharing, talking to people. The foundation is to make your list, even if I didn't make the 100 list, you know, but just make a list. And may I ask you a question, Jeff?
Yes.
When you talk about doTERRA, are you talking about the oils and the amazing products, or are you talking about the opportunity?
Most often about the product, because I find somebody who's got some issue, health issue and stuff. But, you know, 40% of the people, I bring up the business opportunity. And so it is a numbers game, and I need to raise my numbers. So
yes.
I was looking for some ideas on how you present the business opportunity, and you've touched on it. Any other advice you would give for talking to people that aren't, you know, that business? I like what you said about the franchise and the Starbucks, particularly. You're right. That's, you know, $250,000 here in the States, as I understand it. So
the thing is, most of the people, when I ask them, people come to me to build a business, and they ask me those questions. And when I see their Facebook account, or just when I ask them, what do you share? They're talking about the oils, they're talking about the products. And if you talk about the products, you will attract people who are interested in the products, of course. And these are customers, okay? I don't want customers, I want people who will build the business. So you will never see me talking about the products on social media. Never. Except if it has a link, if I do a link with the business. But I will never say, oh, look, I just put peppermint just before this interview, you know? I will never say, oh, look, peppermint is good for this, or lavender is good for this. Never, 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 never. Because I don't want to attract people who want products. I know this is quite strange for most of you, what I said, but this is true. This is true. This is how I attract. I talk about my lifestyle. I talk about the opportunity. I talk about business coaching. I talk about mindset. I talk about abundance. I talk about money issues. I talk about limiting beliefs. I talk about relationship with money. This is all my topics on social media, you know? And so I attract people who think about abundance, who think about money issues, who think about entrepreneurship, who think about coaching, who think about mindset, you see? And then I just come into a conversation with them. I just open a conversation. I ask questions as you do when you want to attract customers. You just launch a conversation, ask questions. Or what are your wellness issues? Do you sleep well? You know, those questions. I don't know all the questions because I don't do this, but that's what you do. And when they answer, you say, oh, I have an oil for this. Oh, it's raining here now. And I just do the same. And I say, oh, you need doTERRA for this. You need the business opportunity. It's the same, but I just talk about business. I just give a solution for that kind of problem. And most of the people give a solution with the oils. I give the solution with the business. But it's the same. It's just another focus. It's just another.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you. And your passion comes right through. And you're absolutely true. The business opportunity is fabulous. Somebody without a degree can make it into a 6- and 7-figure income just by the resources that their own. That's wonderful. Yeah. If I could ask one follow-up question. You've been in doTERRA now 4 years?
3.5, yeah.
3 year and a half.
And you're now at a diamond level?
Yeah, I hit diamond. I was, and I'm not saying this just to look, it's just to share my journey. And if it's possible, if it was possible for me, it's possible for others. I hit elite in 2, silver in 4 months, gold in 11, and I skipped platinum. And then I hit diamond in 1 year and a half. So it's possible just by thinking. Claudia told me, because she knew my goals, she told me start with the vision of diamond. So at the beginning, I already had 4 legs. I didn't start 1 leg and then premier 2 legs and then silver 3 legs. No, I had 4 legs and I was building diamond, period. So take this vision, Jeff. Take this vision of diamond, and what would you do with 10,000 euro? I know this is not compliance, Sandy.
It's all good.
Just think, what would you do, Jeff, with this? And have the vision of your structure. 4 diamonds, 4 diamonds. It's X silver, it's X blah 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 blah, and then go and find them.
Thank you for your wisdom and inspiration. You're awesome, Caroline. Thank you. I hope to see you at convention someday.
Yeah, I had to come. I was going to come in Orlando, but I had to cancel because I traveled too much this year, and I have to get focused because I want to go blue. So I have to take decision.
Totally makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I think Jessica is here with us. Jessica, go ahead and unmute yourself.
Did that work?
Yep, we can hear
Hello,
you.
Jessica.
Bonjour, merci beaucoup. Oh, tout ce que vous avez pensé déjà. I said, thank you so much. It's just what I needed to hear today. Everything you've shared has been so perfect. I'm one of those people that has a project, too many projects that I want to do. And I've realized long ago that that's the thing. When you have that abundance, then you can spend it the way you want to do the beautiful work that you want to do. And so I've been working with that same sort of a vision of, okay, how do I build the whole situation? And I've been working in Indonesia and Southeast Asia. but I'm still at that foundation spot. And I really feel like I can build it in a way where I use nonprofit funding, kind of help people micro fund, kind of micro lending, as they start, because they really are making a huge sacrifice to be able to invest. And it's that abundance vision. I want to show them that it's possible to have what other people have, because so many of the people I work with are just subsistence level. So I'm trying to kind of crack that code for that area of how can they put in an investment to change their whole life, and then share that with others so that they can change their whole lives. They can pay for what they need. They can have food every day. They can have a home that has furniture. They can have a home that has its own bathroom. They can have a home. So that's the level that I'm working at. And I'd like to involve nonprofit building that kind of helps fund the next person. So it's kind of a pay it forward idea. Do you have any ideas that from what you've already done, with that concept of how can I have a nonprofit element in it from the beginning? Do you have any ideas that come to mind?
I don't know. One of my mentor, there are different level of consciousness with people.
Right.
And the level, whether with the products or the business or the financial abundance, it's the same. There are the people who are conscious that they have a problem. They want to change. They want the solution. They know the existing solution, and they know you are
Right.
In the lower level. The people, they know they have a problem. They know there are solutions, but they don't know you. Then if you go lower, there are the people who they know they have a problem, but they don't know they exist. There are solutions in the world. Mm-hmm. And in the level, the people, they even don't know they have a problem. And I think you're dealing with the people on the lower levels. So that means that you need a lot of education and a lot of energy and a lot of time for them to go to the next level. You see what I mean? And I prefer, but that's my choice, I prefer to talk with the people on the higher level. It's easier because they know, they are conscious of the problem. They know that there exists, that they want to change. They know that there are solutions, and they know me, and they trust. So it's easier with those. But maybe you're talking to people who know me, they but they are not conscious that they have a problem or that there are solutions, and it's hard for them.
Well, I agree with that structure exactly, and I am looking for those in the area that are on that highest level, but that have an interest in then helping those that aren't, so that they can help them move level to level to level and be in that better state of awareness and of being able to think of abundance. And so I am trying to build a structure that welcomes in those who want to move forward and build and help in their same country, help those around them, as well as take care of themselves and take care of their family and take care of their own, be able to enable their dreams to do whatever it is forward. But especially I'd like to have a piece of it that's like a give back piece. And build a structure that can move someone through all of the levels forward. But I understand that it can't start at the bottom. Be able to start here, and then you work it down.
Maybe I would change a bit what you say to the people, because when the people are successful in doTERRA with the everything, the healing hands and all what doTERRA is doing for helping the others, they will know and that it's possible with doTERRA, and you will show you will lead by example, because you will have the abundance
Right.
It's so important, I think, leading by example, showing if you want to, Jessica, the best thing you can do is to be diamond and or blue or presidential and earn so much money that you can do what you want to do and show them it's possible. And then I think you will attract those people.
Yes,
Everything starts with you. So do the job, go there, show them how you can help, and then people, or find someone who has the same vision as you have. But if you want to attract people who have no money, it's hard to make them invest because they don't have the level of the same level of consciousness. I think.
No, I agree completely. And I'm not trying to attract those people, but I'm trying to build a structure that would allow those that are able to catch that first vision and then help them move along forward. So I mean, everybody has to choose and the power of them choosing, but I am familiar from my own personal experience over, childhood on. I know what it is to grow up not having any concept of abundance and to just be in scarcity mode, and how hard it is to escape that. Even when you do catch a vision, even when you do see the examples, to be able to follow that and have the confidence, but also just to even believe that it's possible to keep up that faith, that belief, perspective, because you don't have the tools. And so I would like to be able to have, attract that abundance and that leadership to help then have a systemic way, a pattern that people can come into, and then they go along, and if they have to pull off and stop, then they do. And that's okay. They're better for having started and for having tried, and maybe they come back later, or maybe they don't, but they still will always take away value from having tried. Yes. And so I do agree absolutely with your whole philosophy. And we just had our very first convention in Southeast Asia in Bangkok last month, and it really was something to see. You could see people's eyes and their faces, their countenances in the audience of like catching that vision, as everyone had got their award, they went through the ranks at recognition, and it was big, and you could see it happening, all the ahas in the room. And it's a beautiful thing, which is why we do what we do, and it's incredible. But I've just been feeling like there's a way to add another piece to it that starts from the beginning, so that there's always this give back element that can be involved. And so I was just interested in any ideas that came up, but I agree 100% with your philosophy. And I'm so grateful that you're taking time today to share that with us. So magnificent. Magnifique. Merci beaucoup.
It's amazing that you speak French, because Andy talked about the liver cause. And I don't know if you know it, Andy, but next week, I will give the first French-speaking liver codes boot camp in Belgium.
Incroyable.
You have to come, Jessica, because I've been invited by Jose in Portugal 4 times as a speaker, and I was invited by Segun in February in Germany as a speaker. And I said, I organize a lot of seminars, and I didn't want to do this because it's a lot of work and energy and money. And last year I was in Lisbon with Jose, and I said to myself, no, I don't want to organize a boot camp. And then he said, I don't remember what he said, and I turned to Claudia and I said, I do it. And I said, next year we'll do the first boot camp liver course for French people, French speaking people, because it's always a problem with the language. A lot of people from France don't speak English or German, so they don't have the opportunity to go to a boot camp, live a cause. And this boot camp is so amazing; it changes lives. And I say, okay, I do it, and it will be next week. So I'm so happy. And my goal was to have 50%, and we are.
Wow, that's amazing. So fun.
Magnifique. Fantastic. Will you have an online component at all, or will it just be in Europe?
Yes, it will be in Belgium, and we don't have an online because live a cause is something you have to live, so you have to come.
Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, if you're able to share that information just in case I can be in Belgium next week, that would be wonderful to find out.
Yeah, sure. Come on. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Merci.
Thank you so much. Okay, we have a couple questions in the comments. First one, what is your favorite product?
Oh, balance.
Balance.
Balance. Because when I said to Claudia, I joined, but I'm in burnout, she gave me balance. And she said to me, just put one drop here and you can smell every day, and it changes my energy like this. So balance. Yeah.
I love it. Okay, next question. Have you ever felt like you were stuck in your business? And if so, what did you do?
In my doTERRA business, I think. Yes, sometimes I'm stuck. And last year I was stuck because I was in depression, but I thought I would be blue last year, end of last year, but it didn't work. And I think I'm quite stuck at diamond, but it's quite good, you know. But because I think that the people who bring me to diamond won't be the one who will bring me to blue. I don't know with your experience, Andy, because you have more experience than I. I think I have to find new builders, new leaders. You always need fresh air. You have, as you breathe every day, oxygen, you need new oxygen in your team. So you can never stop enrolling people. And I think I have to find the next people for the next level. I don't know if you agree with this. Yeah, sometimes I'm stuck. You know, doTERRA is a people business. And we love this business because of the people, and we hate this business because of the people. Because it's hard. It's hard. Sometimes, you know, I give all my heart, my energy, my time to the people, and sometimes they don't see it, they don't appreciate it, they don't. And sometimes people are very hard with me, and that is the most difficult thing is this business for me, because I'm hypersensitive, and you know, my little heart. Some people say, "Oh, Caroline she's hard, she's strong, she's strong." It's not true. I'm a little hard, you know, and sometimes it's hard, and it stuck me. Yeah,
right. I love that. Okay, another question. I'm just trying to rush through these because I know our time is short. When people sometimes negative network marketing has a bad reputation, what do you say to people if they have limiting beliefs around network marketing?
I don't have those beliefs, so I don't see a lot of people around me with those beliefs, because you know your external world is the reflection of your internal world. So if I think network marketing, even if it's unconscious, if I think network marketing is bad, people will say to me, network marketing is bad. If I think the products are expensive, people say it's expensive. So I don't have those beliefs, so I don't have a lot. I have sometimes, of course, but I have a lot of people saying this to me. First, and when people want to work with me, join my team, they have to first print the business guide, and then they have to read the book of Robert Kiyosaki.
The 21st century.
Yes,
okay.
That one. This is the first one they have to read, because in this book, I really love Robert Kiyosaki because he's explaining things so in a simple way. He's explaining what is really network marketing, and you know, the first year in 2023, I read this book 3 times. Because once is not enough. 3 times to understand how to explain things to the people. Because I love network marketing for 5 years, but it's something to love and want to share with passion, and it's something else to explain things that people can understand. And it's often a problem when someone begin network marketing business. They are so passionate, they speak like that, this and this, and the people don't understand. So you have to explain. So this is the first book. The second one is from Eric Worre, GoPro. Of course, I read it twice. And there is another one. I don't know if I think it's existing in English. It's Go for No for networker, and you will get the answer for the people. But first, you have to everything starts from you. So you have to be convinced that network marketing is the best option. I was a banker. I did bad investment. I invested in real estate. I lost money. I have a great business with my coaching company. And even with this business, I was not in financial security. I was not free. I had no peace in my head. doTERRA gave me peace, and doTERRA gave me the chance to choose, to offer holidays to my kids, to offer a safari and go and swim with the dolphins for my autistic boy. doTERRA give me all those things. So for me, it's the best way, and I'm convinced of this. And so you have to be convinced first. And if the people around you, they just don't know what they're talking about, they're just repeating crazy things about network marketing, I don't spend my time.
I love it.
Next.
Simple. Next one.
I don't want to spend the energy. I was talking about the 4 levels of consciousness. I don't want to talk with the people who are on the lower level. Sorry if it hurts, but I don't have the energy.
Okay, another question. Do you have potential builders that don't know about the oils or struggle to share and enroll because they don't know much about the oils?
We have a training Claudia created. I didn't reinvent it. It was there, never reinvent the wheel. And it's a training about the home essential kit, the 10. And normally when you enroll a new customer or a new builder, wellness advocate, they have to do the training to know about the oils. I did this training after 1 year. I never learned about the oils. But I never learned. I never spent time learning. It's by using them. And with the promotion every month, I know every month a new one or 2 new oils. And I learn the oils, by using them. So I say to the people, you don't have to learn and to know about the oils to build a business. It's like, if you want to build a watch company, okay? A watch company. You don't have to know how to create this. You just have to put the money, find the person who are experts who can do it, bring the machines, bring the materials, and do the thing. You don't have to know everything about this. You see what I mean? Or it's not clear. You don't have to know about the products your business is about to build a business. And I know it's a shift for a lot of people. I know it's a shift. Yeah.
Powerful. Well, thank you so much for sharing so much wisdom. I think we've all been deeply inspired by your story, your journey, commitment, and your approach. It's a breath of fresh air. So thank you so much for taking your time.
Thank you. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I'm more active on Facebook than Instagram, but please if you have questions, I would be very happy to answer because that's my mission.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for living your mission. We are cheering for you all the way to Blue Diamond and beyond. I see the presidential diamond band behind your chair. And so that's it's a great vision piece, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Caroline. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.
Yes. Thank you. Bye bye.